Hi, I'm Dana, and it's time for this week's question. It comes from Heidi, and she writes, I have an almost 2-year-old who has recently begun tossing his beloved blankie out of the crib and then screams hysterically until I come in to retrieve it. This happens during nap times and at all hours during the night. Is this a ploy to get my attention, and how can I stop this behavior? I know my son will not go to sleep without his blankie. Okay, great question, Heidi. And this is really quite common of a 2-year-old. What a lot of 2-year-olds will do is toss out whatever is beloved and then want you to come in and get it for them. And usually when people go in, you go in, you say, please don't do that again, or mommy's going to take blankie, or you go into a big explanation about why you can't do that. And it becomes a game in a way. I mean, even if you're getting angry when you go in and scolding him, it's still attention, okay? And especially with 2-year-olds and up, even negative attention is still attention. So if he does this 5 or 6 times a night, basically he had your attention for the last hour while you go back and forth with the blankie out and the blankie in and on and on. So it is a game, and it is a ploy to get your attention. And the trickiest part of it is, and I've had people who say, well, I tell him I'm going to take the blankie away for the whole night, but then I cave and I give it back to him because I know he can't sleep without it. And why deprive him of his blankie? I agree with you. If I sleep with a pillow, I don't know how well I'd sleep without it. So whatever we're attached to, needs to be present while we sleep. So how do you handle this without, going there and taking it away all night? And the best way to handle it is to go in. Don't say anything, which will be hard, but don't say anything. Don't make eye contact, okay? Just walk over to the blankie, pick it up, and toss it back into the crib. Don't pass it to him, and quietly leave. And he throws it out again. You walk in, you don't say anything, you don't make eye contact, you throw the blankie back in the crib, and out you go. That is a really boring game. He's not getting a rise out of you. He's not getting you to talk to him. He's not even getting eye contact. So it's a game that ends quickly because there's no reward. It's really boring. And it'll go on a few nights, and you'll have to go in and out a few times. But that's the fastest way to squash this, is just to make it a very boring game, one that you won't participate in apart from tossing the blanket back in, and it's gone. But you can be sure, especially with the age, that it'll be great for a few months and he might try again. At one point in time, throwing his blankie out actually worked and he got a lot of attention, so he'll probably try again. And to that you respond exactly the same way, okay? And again, it's a boring game and it's over. So that's a good way to handle this situation. I appreciate your question. Thank you, and sleep well.